Hello YouTubes, I am Lieutenant Sweet Patasa, and today I am doing my first review, and it is of this, my custom yt-1300 from Star Wars. So I am in my... So basically, it is a... everybody who knows Star Wars knows about the Millennium Falcon, right? Han Solo's famous ship. Well, that is a yt-1300, built by the Corellian Engineering Corporation, and it is known as the yt-1300. And it is a medium freighter. So yeah, it's a pretty good ship. Now this is one of the modified ones, because you could like get modifications. Yeah, it's pretty standard, most of it, like what a standard yt-1300 would even look like. So basically, what we've got here is we have got the notable differences are the engines. So this is the cylindrical engines, and this mod was added. This option was added as a sort of preference for space pilots who liked the idea of having normal cylindrical engines, because Han Solo's uses a bar engine, or the standard yt-1300 used a bar engine. Then there is the mini fighter, which I couldn't actually find any blocks to replace it with. So basically what would happen is it would usually be concealed, and then it detaches like so, and flies away and does its combat stuff. So like it will fly around and go pew 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 pew, backflip. Yeah, and then it'll just like backs up and then will be reattached to the back, or just like to there. And then instead of having that massive military grade sensor, it's got civilian sensor, which is just as effective. Well, not just as effective, but it's not just as effective. It's less effective, but it's at a more affordable price range. But we've also got the dual turrets instead, and the dual cannons with top and bottom for killing people. But these aren't just like these are heavy cannons, which Han Solo's basically classed as quad heavy cannons, but these are double heavy cannons. So I like it because it's just such a tank of a vehicle. Of course, the little cockpit over here. So yeah, oh, and another thing I added in, so but you can't really see it that well. Yeah, can I move it into the sun so you guys can see? No, I can't. Okay, so like in there you can see down. Oh, there you go. There's a view of it. That is, you see that little circular stud down the bottom? Me. That is a cutting beam. That is a cutting beam that I added because I fancied adding a cutting beam to this legendary design, because, you know, salvage beam. Who doesn't want a salvage beam on their starship? And I've knocked off one of the engines. So it took me a while to actually find the parts, because, you know, I'm just a school kid, people. I'm just a school kid. I'm just a poor defenseless school kid. Come on, cut me some slack here. Cut me some slack. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that is my review of the custom. It's not my review, it's just more of a showy thing, but yeah, it does fall apart easily, so I'll write some if I took this apart and then rebuilt it to give you instructions, I wouldn't be able to get it exactly the same again. But yeah. So I will leave you with this shot, and I will say goodbye. Goodbye, YouTube. Remember, I'm Lieutenant Speed Patasa. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much.